Hi and welcome. Thank you for joining me tonight. It's Body Beautiful, and tonight we're going to be working on our posture with a 30-minute meditation. So before we start, I just wanted to tell you a little story about my posture. It used to be absolutely horrible and it just terrible since childhood. I even had one of my friend's parents come up behind me one time and grab my shoulders and pull them back and tell me that I needed to stand up straight. So it was a problem. And once I started learning about energy tools and everything, I asked Supreme Being one day to show me the genetic coding for my posture. And I was shown a single line of writing that looked to me like geometry or like some kind of form of geometry. And so I said to myself, well, I'm just going to go ahead and read this character by character. And what I learned by doing that was that my posture problem was a result of not being in communication with Supreme Being. So I had low self-worth at that time. And the whole act of like raising my head and facing Supreme Being was not happening because of my low self-worth. So that's what I worked on with my posture. And I have to say, it's gotten a lot better. So tonight we're going to be looking at different aspects that affect our posture on an energy level and cleaning that space out. So let's go ahead and get started. You can close your eyes and start to find the center of your head behind your eyes. Make sure you're seated comfortably with your feet flat on the ground. And we're going to start with a brand new grounding cord. So if you have your grounding cord on now, go ahead and drop it into the center of the planet and create a brand new cord that connects you at the base of the spine and will go all the way down through the floor, through the rocks, through the lava, and tie that into the center of the planet. And once that is anchored into the center of the planet, you'll feel gravity gently pulling on you. We're going to let go of some energies of the day to start with. What about any tired energy or fatigue? If you have any of that, use your grounding cord and let that release right down the grounding cord. And if you want to make your grounding cord more slick, you could put a waterfall on it or some psychic oil, whatever works for you, so that the energy you want to release just slides right down that grounding cord into the center of the planet. And then look around your space to see if you have any worry. Are you worrying about anything at home or at work or school? Go ahead and let go of that vibration. And say hello to, I'm looking at this energy that is like kind of a craziness, like a lot of things happening in the day. Say hello to that. I guess it's hurry up energy that I'm looking at. Hurry up energy and deadline energy. And take a couple of big breaths in and exhale. We're going to put our female grounding on now, so you can create a tube and put that tube right underneath your uterus and let that tube drop into your main grounding cord. Then go ahead and ground each of your ovaries into that uterine grounding cord. As well as your sciatic nerves, the top of them, back by your butt dimples. Create a line of energy from each of those sciatic nerves and ground them into your uterine grounding as well. And then let yourself be on release and allow yourself to release. You can start with male energy out of your female space. And then we're going to ground our female creative energy that gets generated out in front of your abdomen. So create another grounding cord that is separate from your uterine grounding cord and place that out in front of your abdomen and start to ground your creative energy down into about the size of a basketball. And we're going to look for our usual suspects in the female creative energy. That would be expectations. Ground any expectations out of your creative energy. And then ground the energy vibration of demands. And then look for problems that have been put in your creative energy and ground those problems out. Problems for you to solve. You know, just for fun, you might ask yourself, what percentage of the problems that you're finding in your creative energy are yours and what percentage are other people's? And if it's high, try to find your amusement about that and keep grounding. For tonight's meditation, we're going to be working with the image of a gingerbread woman. So it's pretty easy to envision. I figured everybody could draw a gingerbread woman. And we're going to start out using a gingerbread woman out on your screen. So go ahead and draw the image of a gingerbread woman loosely and let the energy of your body go into that gingerbread woman. And you can have her facing you, facing the front right now. And go ahead and put a grounding cord under each of the legs and feet and ground them to the center of the planet. And you're going to ground each of those legs all the way up to the hips. And whatever energy you're finding stuck in the legs, just say hello to it and let it release. Take your time at the hips and really get any foreign energy out that you can see. Our hips take a lot of punishment, I guess, pounding on the pavement. Notice while you're working on your gingerbread woman if the two legs look alike or are they different? Do they have a different form to them? And does grounding them straighten them out at all? Now we're going to turn the gingerbread woman around so that you are going to view her backside. And we're going to start clearing the spinal area, starting from the head down. So now put a grounding cord at the base of the spine on the gingerbread woman. We're going to use a regular grounding cord now to ground the spine. And let that grounding cord on your spine pull the energy all the way from the top of the head down. This is where you can release what I like to call the weight of the world off of your back. This is another place where you might find problems that you can release. And once you have the spinal area grounded, now take a look at the back of the fifth chakra. That is the one in your throat. The fifth chakra is where your energy, when you're running energy, flows from the fifth chakra out into the arm channels. So we're going to make sure that the fifth chakra is clear. Go ahead and ground it. And as you clear that, go ahead and bring some of your cosmic and earth energy through that chakra and branch it out into your arm channels. Now we're going to turn the gingerbread woman around to a profile view. And we're going to take a look at the neck and shoulder area. And as you turn your gingerbread woman sideways, look to see if the neck and the head are upright or if they're slouched at all. Take a look at what the form is of your gingerbread woman. If your neck is hunched over, go ahead and ground it. And see if you can ground it until it straightens up. And if you have, actually move the gingerbread woman back around to the front and look for any energy that might be affecting your posture in your chest and breasts. If you have oversized breasts or small breasts, you may have hiding energy in your chest. So check that area and ground it. By grounding that energy off of your chest, see if that opens up your shoulders. Now we're going to look for pictures and energy of low self-worth that can create slumping. And we're going to be using neutral purple. So using a handful of neutral purple energy, toss that handful of purple at your gingerbread woman and tell the purple to stick to those low self-worth energies and low self-worth pictures. Go ahead and toss that now. Where you see purple left in the gingerbread woman, go ahead and ground that purple out. And if you feel like there was a lot of self-worth pain pictures, go ahead and toss another handful of neutral purple and clear out any more pictures that were left behind. Now we're going to do the same thing for your heart chakra. Grab a handful of neutral purple and toss it into the chakra to show you where the self-worth pain pictures are Wherever the purple sticks, ground it down the grounding cord. Now we're going to turn the ginger woman back around again so that you can see the back. And looking at your gingerbread woman, notice that there are chakras going down the back. There are 7 chakras. And you have something called an anchor point in each of these chakras. The point is the actual connection between your spiritual body and your physical body. It's where they actually connect. And next, you're going to ask Supreme Being to give you an anchor point healing, and watch your gingerbread woman to see if you can see anything changing in her. And when Supreme Being is done with that healing, you can fill in each of those chakra anchor points with gold. And now you can turn your chakra woman back around to the front and ask Supreme Being for a healing to your communication with Supreme Being. And the last healing you're going to ask Supreme Being for is one on your posture. And you can watch your gingerbread woman as the healing happens. Now we're going to run a little energy to make sure that the posture sets. And we're going to start with some cosmic energy. Look way out into the cosmos and get some clean cosmic energy and draw that down into the back of your crown chakra. It could be any color that looks good to you and is in affinity with you in present time. And let that cosmic energy flow into your crown chakra and start to follow the channels that pass through each of the chakras. And as that cosmic energy comes down from the crown chakra, it passes through the 6th chakra in the center of your head. Goes from the center of your head to through your throat, where your fifth chakra is. And then down through your chest, where your heart chakra is. From your heart chakra down to your chakra in your solar plexus, your third chakra. And from your third chakra down into your abdomen, where your second chakra is. Let all that cosmic energy flow from the second chakra down into the first chakra. And you're going to swirl it around in that first chakra in a clockwise motion. And most of that cosmic energy will go back up the front channels, but about 10% of it is going to go down the grounding cord. So you can just let that flow into the grounding cord right now. We're going to say hello to the earth energy. Go ahead and go way deep, deep down into the planet and find some clean, fresh earth energy and start pulling that up through your foot chakras. That energy gets drawn up through the foot chakra, passes through the ankle chakras, goes right up through the legs, passes through the hip chakras, and then dumps into the first chakra. So now you have both earth and cosmic energy flowing around in your first chakra, and you're going to take 90% of that combination is going to be cosmic energy, and only about 10% of it is going to be the earth energy. You're going to run that combination of those two vibrations up your front channels. And they pass through each of the chakras again. As the combination of energies gets to the throat chakra, this is where you want to branch some of that out and let it flow out your arm channels. And then that mixture of energy comes out the hand chakras. And then the rest of that combination goes straight up through all the chakras again and comes out the top of the head like a whale spout. And you really want that spout to come up about 3 feet so that it can wash through all the layers of your aura and actually clean out your aura. And as you run your energy, go ahead and breathe in again. Take in a big breath and let that oxygen go to every part of your body. Go ahead and create a giant gold sun above your head. Call your energy back from the week and bring it into that gold sun. And when your sun is full of your energy, go ahead and bring it right back into your body and fill your entire space up with it. And when you're all filled up, you can come on out of trance. Good job. See if you can keep running your energy tonight. It'll just keep everything smooth. And I think that would really be good if you can just keep running energy. You can run energy while you're sitting. You can run energy while you're standing. You can run energy while you're watching TV. It's just a good idea to keep that energy moving. Okay, I wanted to go over the July classes with you. Our Women's Intuition class is going to be on a Tuesday night this month because I had a calendar conflict. But the class is how to protect your energy. And I'm going to go over a number of tools that you can use in different ways that you can use them to protect your energy. So that's a really good class for anybody who's sensitive to energy. Then we have soul support. Our healings for soul support this month are Supreme Being healing and a compassion healing. And then our next Body Beautiful meditation will be on our hearing. So that will be at the end of July. And then there's Female Fridays, and that's on personal time. We did personal space last month, but this one's on personal time. So that's what I have coming up for you. And I think that's everything I needed to go over with you tonight. Core Compass is actually, I thought of something else. Core Compass is going to be starting on July 10th. If you're interested in coming, just show up. I'm going to send a Zoom link out that day for everyone. The class starts at 6:30, and this is a class for advanced students. And it goes from 6:30 to 8. So if you want to come, just follow the link and show up. Okay, got my eyes on you. Have a great evening. And we have a holiday weekend coming up, so I hope you really enjoy it. It's one of my favorite holidays because it has everything to do with freedom and independence. So enjoy the holiday, and thanks again for joining me tonight. Bye-bye.